Jamal Murray delivered one of the strangest 50-point performances in NBA history. The blue arrow exploded for 50 against the Cavaliers, but the unbelievable part was that he didn't attempt a single free throw the entire night. Want to know how rare that is? Jamal Murray remains the only player in NBA history to score 50 points while finishing with 0 free throw attempts. To understand how he pulled it off, we have to go back and look at the game that created this incredible record. It was February 19, 2021, and the Cavaliers were hosting the Nuggets in an empty arena during the pandemic season. From the opening tip, though, it was clear something was different about Murray.
Losses by an average of 126 to 104 as Murray is away.
He picked Colin Sexton's pocket with a perfectly timed steal and finished with an easy dunk in transition. Then Murray started heating up, knocking down shots from the short corner with confidence.
For a cutter, perhaps, or looking to shoot, and he hits. So Jamal Murray continues.
That was basketball artistry at its finest. Shot after shot, everything looked completely natural. Every basket came with such ease that it almost seemed like Murray was floating across the court. But after scoring just 8 points in the first quarter, hardly anyone expected the kind of explosion that was coming. Then, as the second quarter began, he started turning things up another level.
Pull the trigger from 3, got it! Jokic so far tonight, 5, 6, and 6. Murray for 3. Well, Murray not hesitating anymore, Scott. Murray's hot and he knows it. Gonna launch again. He is. Got it again!
Murray was already putting on a show, adding 10 more points in the third quarter while going a perfect 4 for 4 from the field. But the real explosion was still waiting in the final period. The fourth quarter became a complete scoring avalanche. He opened the frame by casually walking into a pull-up 3. The next possession, he came back to nearly the same spot, this time with a defender right on him, and the outcome was exactly the same, another 3. By this point, the Cavaliers had thrown every possible adjustment at him. Different defenders, extra pressure, stronger closeouts. None of it made a difference. The blue arrow was completely in rhythm. Everyone inside the arena knew who was taking the shots, but nobody could do anything about it. Murray pushed the ball across half court, had no play drawn up, no hesitation, and simply rose from the left wing. Splash! At that moment, it felt like every shot on the court was available to him. He was completely unstoppable. Even when Cleveland tried forcing him into tougher situations, Murray kept finding ways to score. A back screen helped create separation, he attacked the basket, blew past a defender, stopped instantly, and floated the ball over the big man. Every possession looked like it had the potential to become another highlight. Then came the difficult fadeaway, and that went down too. The Cavaliers finally got a short break from Murray's scoring, but it didn't last long. He came right back, split a double team, attacked the lane, and finished a tough layup through multiple defenders. A few moments later, Murray was having fun with the defense. Jokic found him, Murray got set, fired away, and knocked down another 3 while celebrating. The Joker recorded his triple-double, and Murray matched his career high with one of the most memorable scoring performances of his career. That's how you complete a historic 50-point night. Murray finished an unbelievable 21 of 25 from the field while attempting 0 free throws. No trips to the line, no easy points, no foul hunting, just pure shot-making from everywhere on the floor. It was one of the cleanest scoring performances the NBA has ever seen, yet somehow it remains one of the league's most overlooked masterpieces.
Game win, I guess. I didn't really need to go to the rim at all today. I just making my shots, and it was kind of cool to be making history. Done that a few times in the past year or so.
Just 2 months later, though, everything changed. Murray suffered a torn ACL in his left knee, ending his season right when Denver was starting to look like a serious championship contender. The injury completely changed the direction of the Nuggets' season. Instead of becoming the beginning of his rise into superstardom, that incredible 50-point performance became a snapshot of what Murray was capable of at his absolute peak. It showed a player who could score from anywhere on the court, create his own shot, and knock down attempts even with defenders right in his face. But after 18 difficult months of rehabilitation, Murray finally got the opportunity to rebuild his career. Slowly but surely, the version of Jamal Denver believed it had lost started coming back. By the 2023 playoffs, he was once again playing at the elite level fans remembered.
Shot clock. Murray steps back. James all over him. Has to hoist it up. And knocks it in. Murray falling away. Got it. Murray with Davis on him. He's going to have to put it up. Step back. Three-pointer. It's good. Jamal Murray from way downtown.
Murray continued his incredible comeback story in the 2023 NBA playoffs, averaging 32.5 points, 6.3 rebounds, and 5.3 assists while leading Denver to a sweep over the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals. Then, on the biggest stage, he and Nikola Jokic created even more history. In Game 3 of the NBA Finals, Murray and Jokic became the first pair of teammates in NBA history to record 30-point triple-doubles in the same Finals game. Their historic performances helped the Nuggets defeat the Miami Heat in 5 games and capture the first championship in franchise history. But that wasn't the final time Murray would explode for a massive scoring night. In 2025, he delivered a career-high 55 points against the Trailblazers, proving once again that his scoring ability was still at an elite level. He was hitting tough shots, creating separation, and making everything look effortless. Then, just a few months later, Murray produced another unforgettable performance, dropping 53 points against the Mavericks. What made the night even more impressive was that he needed only 6 free throw attempts to reach that total. It was another reminder that after one of the toughest injuries an athlete can face, Murray had successfully returned to the player everyone knew he could be. His journey from a devastating ACL injury to becoming an NBA champion and one of the league's most dangerous scorers remains one of basketball's most inspiring comeback stories. And speaking of difficult NBA journeys, the newest addition to the Lakers' Summer League team is also trying to rebuild his career. Zaire Smith experienced one of the most unfortunate twists of fate in NBA history, going from being considered one of the best athletes in his draft class to facing a life-threatening food allergy incident during his rookie season. That story is covered in the next video, so check it out. See you there.